Hell or High Rollers is an adventure set in D&D Hell, so will almost certainly contain adult content. Enjoy!
Hello, wonderful listeners, and welcome to the next episode of Hell or High Rollers! Hey! That's right, I've gone for a sexy approach to this one.
Yeah,
My name is David Hearn, and I am your GM. Let's go around the room and introduce ourselves.
Oh, hello there. My name is Ellie, and I play Ghoul, who is a 5-inch tall campestry from the James Woods, now residing in Hell with his best buddies. Something about Ghoul from his good old days with the Fun Guy gang. They used to conduct anger management courses, but it was a kind of reverse anger management. So they would teach the mushrooms to just get furious at anything and everything. So yeah, that is probably a source of Ghoul's kind of temperament, I'll say.
I bet it was adorable as well, these tiny mushrooms getting really angry together.
Screaming at big birds.
Yeah, no one paid attention to them.
No.
Hello, my name is Chris Leask, and I play the character of GlueBrick Bumbledung, who is a barbarian Goliath. And GlueBrick once saved a tree from being trapped in a cat.
What?
Yeah.
Were those
What?
words?
Hold on. Do we really want to unpick this?
I don't know. He saved a tree from
Being
being
trapped in a cat.
Trapped in a cat. Yeah,
I see he's done a reversal there, but I don't understand the logic
It's
of it.
clever, isn't it? I can't tell you what happened.
No.
No, but he just had to get a bigger dog to scare the cat, so then he could get the tree. Yeah.
Was this a dream he had?
It was.
Well, we'll soon find out.
Yeah,
we'll soon find out. Right now, it was a dream.
Adam, save us.
Hello, I'm Adam Megiddo, and I play the role of Eric Sanguinious, the human necromancer who lives alone in the high-vis tower in the Rodney Marsh. We've been recently discussing Eric's medical conditions.
We have.
He has a number of allergies. He has an allergy to youths and youth culture, because from the tower, he'd often see a few 16-year-olds hanging outside on his land. And it upset him a lot.
Are they egging his tower?
Yeah, they'd egg his tower, they'd text each other. and he couldn't do anything because legally they weren't quite on his land, so he just get really frustrated about it. And he developed an allergy.
Oh, well, he'd come out in hives or something whenever they would
Just unhappy.
Oh.
I don't know if that's an allergy.
I think it's just depression.
Sadness.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's depressed. Sorry. Eric has a number of depressions. And this is one of them. Youth culture.
Oh,
He's very
Eric.
intimidated by youth culture.
Aren't we all?
I don't get TikTok.
No, I really don't. Hello, I'm Henry Shields, and I play Henley Whispers, a.k.a. the longest bard. Before you challenge me, I know he's not a bard, but he has the bard energy, okay? Dear stalker, fox glover, the one you're with lover. You've heard the phrase, love the one you're with.
Yeah.
And Henley adopted that phrase and has really taken it on because he loves the one you're with.
Oh.
Yes, the excuse he uses to try and sleep with married women.
Okay.
Henley. He's got an unpleasant
I thought he
streak.
was.
Yeah, he's really not a nice guy, is
Not
he?
at all.
Charming.
No. I can't believe it's taken this long for anyone to realise.
No, I've never liked him.
I've really quite liked him.
He's not a nice guy, but to send him to hell, maybe just the naughty step.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with that, let's begin the next episode of Hell or High Rollers. You are flying through the portal, guys, from the end of the race, from the 6th layer, and you are hurtling towards the 7th layer. Now, you fly through the portal into the ethereal space between the layers, and looking back, you can see the 6th layer and below it, the 7th. But you do not head directly to the 7th layer. You feel a gentle, warm sensation take over your bodies, and you are filled with an immense sense of calm and tranquility. The ethereal space between the layers glows a blinding light of pure white, and in the distance the sound of the blood war and the infernal heat of the 9 hells melts away, and you float gently down and land in a clearing outside a quaint village. The sun is shining, there isn't a cloud in the sky, birds are singing their song for Henley in the distance, and you are standing under a sign that reads Shahel Haven.
Shahel Haven.
Shahel. How are you spelling Shahel?
SH-Hell.
Ah, yeah.
Shahel.
Shahel
I like it.
And hanging off that sign is a little makeshift banner that reads Happy 200,000th birthday, Kelvis Mesley.
Oh.
Is Kelvis with us?
Kelvis is not with you.
We're in the mind of Kelvis.
Kelvis.
We've skipped your brain.
Yeah, we've gone straight to Turtle.
Like some strange evolutional development.
Yeah.
Kelvis's mind has taken precedent over Henley's. Maybe.
Over Henley? What does that say?
So we're in Kelvis's mind.
Of course we are. This isn't my mind. You'd know. There'd be a lot of whist.
Ghoul, you know more. You know more about Kelvis than anyone else. What should we be looking out for?
Yes, I am a Kelvis expert. I've had a lot of time with him. I think we should be looking out for, first and foremost, Kelvis.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Genius, yeah.
May I say that this is a rather pleasant environment. I don't think we've been anywhere as pleasant as this for, well, it feels like years.
Well, he's a very calm little turtle, isn't he?
Well, he's got a side to him. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, I forgot you guys had a rivalry.
I look around. What else can we see? Where can we go?
So yeah, it's the entrance to kind of a quaint village, and there's a kind of woodland around, and you can head through and into the village.
Are there any people around?
No people that you can see.
Oh, I wonder if everyone's going to be a turtle in this place.
Oh, you think it could be populated by turtles?
Well, of course.
That would make sense. Listen, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm still pretty weary from our fight with Commander Ghoul and all of those other creatures on the previous layer. I'm kind of knackered. Would anyone else like a short rest? Because I would. It seems like we're in a safe area.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But what about the party?
All right, all I'm saying is I've got 7 hit points left, so let's see how we go.
I thought we just automatically heal
yeah,
when we
do
go through
we-
a layer. That's what
we
I've been
do.
doing.
Do we?
I've just, well,
yeah,
I
have you not been
assumed.
doing that?
No, man.
Freaking nerd.
Okay, no, Ghoul can guard Henley while he has a rest.
Is everyone else fine?
No, my hands have never been flatter. we must rest for a short time, or maybe 2 short rests next to each other.
No, that's not how D&D
Not a
works.
thing?
No, because you just use
How
as
many short rests?
You just do one. You do one.
I defy the system. I'm going to have a short rest and then another short rest to see what
I like
happens.
how this is just a conversation
Wow.
between you and me, Adam, but we're both doing very posh voices. Like we're sort of in character, but we're not.
So would you guys all like a short rest?
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do a short rest.
Okay.
Okay, great. So everyone beds down for a short rest in the mind and roll as many hit dice as you would like. Now, for those listeners who are not D&D players, each character has a certain hit dice. It could be a D6, D12, D10, and depending on your level, you can roll a hit dice to recover a certain amount of hit points whilst you sleep. Now, for those of you who don't care, maybe just skip that bit.
Great, I don't need any. I'm full health.
Ooh.
I'm back to full health.
I've rolled and I'm back to full health.
I rolled and I am nearly at full health. I've got 47 out of 52.
Oh,
I know, I ran out of hit
rubbish.
dice.
So you guys have all bedded down, had a quick nap, and for the sake of keeping things moving, it is totally uneventful. You wake up and the world is exactly how you left it, except now you have more health points.
Lovely.
I stand up and I stretch and I go, oh, what an uneventful hour. Now, to the village.
So you guys are heading into the village.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. So as you walk through the quaint village of Shahel Haven, you see all the things that you might expect from your kind of standard fantasy turtle village. You see a
Standard
shellsmith.
fantasy turtle village.
Yeah. You've got a shellsmith. You've got an apothecary.
Nice.
You've got a town shell hall. A shell tavern, and as you make your way to the centre of the village, you can't help but notice one very strange thing about this place. There is no one here. And as you approach the village square, you see right in the centre of the square a wrinkled, naked-looking creature. And as you get closer, you notice that it's Kelvis.
Without a
he
shell.
has no shell.
Oh, no.
Kelvis!
Okay, Ghoul hops over to him.
Maybe don't touch it. Maybe don't touch it.
I'm not going to touch it, but in the mind, I was, it didn't matter,
Oh, that's
right?
true. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
potentially.
Let me test it on you.
I just hit GlueBrick. I pat him.
Oh,
Lightly.
I'm so glad I could be the person you test it on.
I'm going to say, for the purposes of this, it's okay. You're in Kelvis's mind, all right?
I pick up Ghoul and I just pull everyone else in for a big group hug.
Group hug.
Oh, nice. How is GlueBrick going for a real powerful hug here? Is he controlling himself?
No. He's doing it in a nice way. He's
Roll
not.
me a wisdom saving throw to see if
Oh,
Gluebrick
dear.
hugs everyone too tight.
Watch the hands.
13.
That's it. Yeah, okay. I'd say wise enough to hug people with just love and not too much.
Yeah, everyone just makes that noise.
And I'm going to say, because of the joy of that hug, Henley's back up to full health.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, so now Ghoul rushes over to Kelvis. Yeah, tries to kind of shake him. Is he awake?
So he is gasping for breath.
Oh, no.
And he looks up at you. He can barely breathe. He can barely speak.
Get him in water! Get him in water!
Isn't he a tortoise?
Yeah, he's not a fish.
Yeah.
But he...
Yes.
You can't get him in water if you like.
No, Ghoul. You're thinking of fish. He's a tortoise.
Get this turtle a tank!
we need to get him in a shell.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Kelvis.
Kelvis, are you okay? What's happening?
Oh,
Kelvis!
I'm dying, baby.
You're what?
I'm shellless, baby.
But who took your shell?
We were caught in a trap. I'm the village elder, you see, baby. And all the wisdom is contained in my shell. Passed down from generation to generation, baby. All the wisdom. All the truth. Now I'm too old. And around you see these woods? These real... You see these woods?
Yes, I see the woods, yes.
These woods. Honk.
Kelvis, hang in there.
These woods are full of evil.
Wait, are those the woods? I can't see the woods for the trees.
Very good.
Inspiration.
Hey!
And I use the wisdom in my shell. Keep the evil at bay. But during the celebrations, the evil came and took everyone away, baby. It took all the turtles away
No.
and smashed my shell. Now I can't keep the dark forces at bay.
Where are these dark forces? Have they retreated to the woods, baby?
Out of the shadows, baby. They smashed my shell into 3 pieces.
Who did this to you, baby?
It's gonna be the devil.
The devils.
The devils.
The devil's taking my wise shell, and if they can put that shell together, baby, there's no telling what they can do.
Where are these devils?
They ran away, scattered in all directions. You got to hunt them down, baby. Get my shell.
Yes, we
Get my
must.
shell back.
We must.
Boy, yes, of course. We'll do anything to help you, Kelvis. You're my best friend / worst enemy.
Okay, I'm going to do a ranger thing. I have advantage on survival checks to track my favored enemies, and my favored enemies are fiends and undead. They're fiends, right?
Yeah.
Can I search around, look for tracks?
Absolutely, yeah. So
Oh,
roll
God,
me,
it's
what
happening.
would you like to
I'm
roll? A
like
survival
D&D.
check.
Yeah, survival checks.
Yeah, roll me a survival check.
Whoa.
God, it's really happening.
We're
I'm
really
like,
playing Dungeons and Dragons,
I'm,
guys.
I'm being overwhelmed. I'm role playing Aragorn, and it's happening. Oh, I got a 2.
Oh, no.
Plus.
No, with an advantage. Yeah.
Oh.
It's 13.
13. Okay. So with your 13, you are able to tell that there are footprints have been made in the ground, and they are running off into the woods. But because your roll wasn't quite high enough, you're not quite able to tell what creature it is.
Look, footprints.
Yes.
Unfortunately, they're wearing Doc Martens. So it's hard to tell what they are.
And anyone else want to roll survival or investigation? Look
Yeah.
for anything else?
Yeah.
I'm certainly going to investigate. I got a middle of the road 13.
Another 13. Okay, great. Eric, as you're looking around,
Yes.
you notice a kind of puddle of water that is connected to a sort of makeshift stream that seems to be leading like uphill away from the village.
Oh.
And it's like it's very, very shallow, only a few inches deep, this kind of makeshift stream, and around it are some snapped fishing rods.
I point
Oh.
this out to the others.
Okay. Well, I got an 18 on my investigation.
Fantastic.
Right. Is there another thing?
Did you get anything, GlueBrick?
I don't think I was doing an investigation. I think I'm just like really distracted by this wrinkly little thing. I've just never seen a turtle
You're just-
without a
you're
shell.
just tending
So
to
I'm
Kelvis.
just like, terrified by it.
I've
Right.
never
Glad you
seen.
clarified that it was Kelvis.
Yeah.
Very,
Oh, that's
very
that's
good.
what that is.
GlueBrick, leave it alone. Leave it
Put it
alone.
away,
But
GlueBrick.
look at it. How
We've got
wrinkly.
devils to face.
Everyone come look.
GlueBrick.
Gather, and check it out.
What's the opening theme tune to GlueBrick's kids show?
Yeah, gather,
Sort of a weird
gather,
investigation. Gather, check it out.
Yeah, so I'm just looking at Kelvis and just kind of like slowly stroking him, not really knowing what to do.
So I wish I hadn't asked, because actually, like, Ghoul is doing something. So GlueBrick's doing nothing.
No, maybe he's also trying to make like a little shell. Oh, can Kelvis come with us?
Yeah. You're tending to Kelvis.
Okay, I've put him on my shoulder.
Great.
The little wrinkly thing.
But Ghoul, fueled by your sort of emotional distraughtness, you roll pretty high on your investigation check, and you also notice in the immediate area there is what appears to be a burnt chef's hat and overalls, and there are burn marks on the floor leading into the woods. And you also, because your roll was so high, you see a little piece of paper that's sort of burnt and charred, and at the top of the piece of paper you can make out the words turtle soup.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
people are eating.
Okay, so I pick up the paper and I hand it to Henley. Look, do you think it means what I think it means?
It could be delicious.
What?
It could also mean, like, it's soup that's just for turtles.
Yes.
It could be chicken soup, but we only sell it to turtles.
Yeah, in the same way that when you go to a party, there's human soup out. Soup for humans.
Exactly, human soup. Yeah.
Well, I suppose.
What parties? May I ask which parties you go to that serve soup?
When you're...
That is such a good question. Who serves
You don't go to those soup parties?
I tell you what, it's the youths aren't doing that.
Don't mention them. Don't bring them into this.
You're not invited to the youth parties,
No,
Eric. You wouldn't know. They all serve
Do they?
soup
They
now.
all have soup these days.
Soup and TikTok, they're the big things.
I think it's fair to. I think it's fair to assume that this is the worst kind of turtle soup, one comprised of turtles, hence the snapped shells.
Yes, thank you, Eric.
But what I'm confused about is that there's a chef's hat, a toque, on the floor here, burnt chef's hat.
Yes.
So there was a chef making turtle soup at the party, and they were kidnapped? What's this?
Let's ask Kelvis. Kelvis,
Yeah.
do you know anything about this burnt chef's hat?
Oh, baby. One of the devils is dressed as a chef.
Oh,
That
is-
oh, they're evil.
How many turtles did they take, Kelvis?
Every single one of us. Over 50 turtles.
Oh no.
And tortoises. I don't really know the difference. I know I should, but I don't. But we're a combination of both. We're tortoise turtle people.
I think we should put him in water. I think we should drown him. I think you're right. I think let's put him out of his misery, guys. I think let's just... And I walk over to a little pond and I just... No, I don't.
You just hold him under.
I just hold him under for 3 minutes.
Oh,
So
God,
guys, you have 3 clues. You have
Yeah.
footprints going off into the woods.
Yes.
You have a puddle of water with some broken fishing rods going off in a different direction, like a stream kind of going against gravity, going away. And you have some burnt like residue going off in a third direction to the woods with the chef's hat and the burnt recipe for turtle soup.
Okay.
Do we think we should split up?
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued by my favorite terrain thing is the woods, so I should go for the woods.
Yeah, you go for the woods.
I know the forest.
I could follow the strange stream upstream.
Okay, great. And then there's
All
only
right.
one left.
Well, I guess I shall follow the chef's hat.
And I'll go with you, Ghoul.
Yes.
Because we should probably be near Kelvis, right?
Yes, I should.
Yeah.
Or shall we meet back here at an allocated hour?
All right. Okay. So see you back here in 1 hour.
1 hour. All right.
1 hour. It leaves us no time to do anything at all.
No, it's not really.
Make it 3 hours.
3 hours is good.
3
Yeah,
hours.
3 hours.
3
A
hours.
bit of
Can
time.
we tell how time is passing here? Is that the sun is like a normal sun?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So we can just follow. We can all look at the sun and be like, we
I'll
live
tell
in a
you what.
world where there's no watches. That's
So
3
for the
hours.
sake of ease, you all look down. You've all got timepieces.
Oh,
on.
good.
They're all synchronized.
That's like sundials attached to our wrists.
Everyone,
Yeah.
synchronized sundials. Hold them together.
All right.
Okay, come on, Ghoul. Let's go and make some devil soup.
Very good.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
Nice.
Did everyone else? And I shout back to you guys. Did you guys hear that joke I
It's
made?
very good, GlueBrick.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to roll a dice to
Okay,
see
nice.
who we follow. Henley Whispers to
How
start
exciting.
with.
Ooh,
Okay.
fun.
Okay, so you're making your way into the woods, yeah?
Yes, and because I'm getting really nerdy here, but because it is my favorite terrain, I have a double proficiency bonus when I'm tracking things. Also, while tracking creatures, I learn the exact number, sizes, and how long ago they passed through the area.
Nice. Okay, great.
That's very cool.
He's gone full
Wow.
Aragorn.
Oh, yeah.
And he's so into it. He's rushing from tree to tree, and he's sort of looking around unnecessarily, and he's really brooding and sort of pouting.
Is he doing
Oh,
like
nice.
forward rolls? And,
Yeah, he's doing forward rolls. He's under his breath, just doing a little.
Ooh, you're going to get sued for that.
We are going to get sued for that. Also, I did the Shire theme tune. Why? Carry on.
Oh, wait, what's the other one? What's an action one?
Dum dum Da-da-dum.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the one. Totally giving away his position. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So, remind me what you got on your
I'm
survival
just
check.
fucking walking through the woods. I don't know why it's taking so long.
You're tracking the footprints.
Yeah,
you're trying to find them. You're humming the theme tune to Lord of the Rings.
I am, and I need to roll my survival check.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so it's 16.
16, pretty good. Okay, so with your Lord of the Rings survival check, you sort of brood into the distance, looking into the sort of middle distance. You smell a leaf. You see a broken twig at ankle height. You sort of look and your eyes narrow. And you realise that you are tracking one creature. And that creature is a hare.
Oh.
I've gone the wrong way then, haven't I? I'm just following a fucking rabbit through the woods.
But the hare has taken the... There it is. Ellie's
The
got
tortoise
it.
and the hare!
Oh,
I see.
Yes.
So I can tell from the footprints. This is a laden hare. This is a hare carrying a tortoise
This
on
is
its
a
back.
fiendish hare.
Yeah.
Bastard. Right, I'm on it. I'm going to track this hare down.
Okay,
That's
so
very good.
as you go through the woods with your high enough roll, I can tell you managed to catch up with the hare.
Here it is.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
He can do puns, but he doesn't know fables.
No.
And you see the hare is sort of dishevelled and unkempt, and its fur is patchy and dirty, and its skin underneath is crimson red. And the hare is clutching a piece of shell, and it is laying underneath an old oak tree.
He's laid down for a little rest, has he, this foolish hare?
He's laid down. Roll me a perception check.
18.
18, nice. You can see that the hare's eyes are open and they burn a deep orange red. But with your high perception roll, you can also hear snoring.
Oh, suspicious. I wish I had anyone else around me to discuss what to do here.
We're not going to even help you in the room. You're on your own, buddy.
Okay.
Go back to your song.
We could play your inner thoughts.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, what would Eric do in this situation? What would he say?
What do you need me?
Yes, that's exactly what he'd say, and it would be exactly that unhelpful. What would Ghoul think?
Poke him. Poke him.
And GlueBrick?
Dum da dum 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 da da dum dum da 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 dum 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 cheese. Dum da da dum dum.
And with that, we're going to cut over to let me roll another dice. We're going to cut over to Ghoul and GlueBrick and Kelvis making their way through the woods. Now, you follow the trail into the woods, this burnt trail, and you soon come across a large metal-looking building.
Okay.
And there is steam and smoke rising out of the rooftop, and the scent of herbs and spices fill the air.
Oh, I think it's
And
a kitchen.
above the entrance to the building is a sign that reads Shell's Kitchen.
Shell's Kitchen, like Hell's Kitchen.
Quite good pun.
Yeah.
So that's the voice of Henley in your head.
Yeah. Stop it.
GlueBrick,
Yeah?
I don't want to alarm you, but I have a phobia of kitchens.
Why? Oh, because you're a mushroom and you probably get chopped up and eaten.
Yes.
Oh, no, that could happen. That could happen. Is this helping?
No, not
Okay.
at all.
Okay, don't worry. Come here. And I put you on my other shoulder.
But I don't want to go in.
I don't want to do this on my own. You know I cannot do this on my own.
That's true. You can't.
Maybe we'll make them come to us. Come out!
You just shout and come out.
Yeah, come out!
Nothing happens.
All right.
Oh, well, I'm out of ideas.
Kelvis, you think we should go in?
Man, you gotta conquer your fear, baby.
Oh, wow. Wise even without the shell.
Guys, maybe a little less conversation.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay.
Okay.
No, I gotta do this for my friend. I've gotta do this for Kelvis.
Okay. Is there a door? There's a main door.
Yeah, there are doors. There are doors, yeah.
Okay.
Right, should we do this, Ghoul?
Let's go in.
Okay, so a storm in.
Yes.
Great. Axe out. Kick the door
Burst
down.
through the doors.
Yeah, screw it.
Okay, so as you burst through the doors, you're sort of blasted with heat from a very hot kitchen, and you see dozens of imps and goblins in little
Shit.
chef's hats,
Oh, fuck.
and they're running around, and it's like a full flowing kitchen, like chopping stations and sous chefs and boiling and grills and everything. and they are preparing a very large meal, and nobody seems to notice you. They're very, very busy, very, very frantic, very loud. And can one of you roll me a perception check as you run in?
I get a 5.
A 5, okay. So you notice, the only thing you notice is that there are lots of pieces of shell in this kitchen, all being moved around, seasoned and spiced in different ways.
Wait, loads of shells?
Loads of different pieces of shell.
Okay, there's going to be some naked turtles somewhere.
Yeah, but this is awful as well. You would never, if you had an egg, you wouldn't eat the shell.
No, I know.
You would eat the egg, wouldn't you? So what fucking craziness is this?
All right, GlueBrick, here's what we're going to do.
He's fitting in the kitchen.
Yeah, yeah, he's really taking it on, and he's like, Chef! Chef! No, he's just shouting chef at people.
We should say that we are here as inspectors.
Health inspectors.
Yes, health inspectors,
That's
GlueBrick.
a very, very good idea. Okay.
All right.
Is there someone who looks like they're kind of in charge, or?
After a few moments, your attention is drawn to sort of an imposing-looking pit fiend. Now, this is the DM telling you these are very, very, very powerful creatures.
Okay, what does it look like?
It's like a huge, hulking. It's like, imagine your classic looking devil.
Uh-huh.
It's like that on steroids.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And he's in charge. He looks like he's in charge because he's barking orders at everyone, and he's wearing a very big chef's hat.
What's his name?
Is he red and he's got horns?
I can already sense it. I know you've come up with a clever name, haven't you?
As he's walking around, you see he's wearing a little name badge that says Head Chef Gordon Hansey.
There it is.
Hansey.
Gordon Hansey.
Hansey.
no.
And you can just hear from the distance him being like, "It's fucking raw!"
And then pinching people's asses.
Yeah, and then like his hands, he's like twinkling his fingers. He's not actually touching anything, and then he's just twinkling his fingers near someone. He's like, "I'm not actually touching you."
All right.
Can't get in trouble.
Great. Gordon Hansey.
Yeah.
I really like that.
And then he walks past you and he just goes, "Oi, oi, big boy. Oi, big boy.
Oh,
Oi, big boy, what are you doing here?
Wait.
Oi, big boy."
what, we come to do an inspection?
Yes, we are health inspectors.
Okay, roll me a deception check.
Okay, can I also say that I stand in, because obviously Kelvis is still on
Yeah,
your
he might
shoulder.
be seen, yeah.
Maybe we should try and hide Kelvis. So as Ghoul's going to try and just stand in front of him and maybe, hide him as I do this check.
Yeah, great.
Okay, great.
What was the check?
Deception.
Deception. Okay, come on.
Oh, we should do it as well?
Yeah.
Oh, it's on the floor. And it's a natural 20!
Oh my god.
Nice.
What we're talking
I mean, mine was high anyway, but let's go with that. yeah.
Mine was high, but let's go with the natural 20.
And it's actually said 21 because I have +1 on deception. So.
Sick.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
So, Gordon Hansey is just like, okay, big boy. What do you need to do? Huh? What do you need to do? Beautiful.
We need a full rundown of what's happening here. We need the paperwork and we need the shells.
And we kind of just, need to be given the time to just kind of, look around. In fact, it's actually probably best if everyone could just leave for 5 minutes and then we can just do the inspection without anyone interfering.
And get out of your hair.
Okay, I've got a very busy kitchen and people leaving while I've got to prepare a meal. It's not great, okay? Follow me. And he walks off into the kitchen.
All right,
Okay.
GlueBrick, let's follow him.
Okay, so can we hide Kelvis in your shirt or something? Where's a good place to put
I
him?
could probably just put him in my pocket.
Yeah, let's-
Pockets.
Yeah, just put him in my little pocket.
So
Okay.
you guys are following the pit feed deeper into the kitchen.
Yeah, okay, Ghoul
Great.
is...
And we're going to cut over
Okay.
to Eric Sanguinious. Eric, you're following this kind of stream.
I am. I'm going upstream.
Okay, so as you follow the sort of mini stream into the woods, you soon reach a clearing with what appears to be a kind of lagoon that the stream attaches to. And at the entrance to the lagoon, there is a makeshift sign that reads, "Selfish Shellfish, do not enter."
Interesting. I take a moment to inhale my surroundings. I pick a leaf off a tree and enjoy the scent of its fragility.
Okay.
And then I say to myself, everything dies. And then I look around the lagoon.
Eric on his own.
Yeah, Eric on this.
That's what he's like.
This is Eric on
That's-
his own. Yeah.
Everything dies. Okay. Okay, so looking around the water, you can see in the water there are dozens and dozens of selfish shellfish
Alright.
swimming around in the water, and they all have shells that look very similar to Kelvis's shell.
Okay. I'm going to go up. Is there like a little jetty I can walk down?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, there's
Okay,
a
I'll
jetty.
walk down the jetty and I'll try and strike up a conversation with one of these selfish shellfish.
Great. So they're just kind of swimming around under the water. And what do you say to them?
You there, selfish shellfish on the seashore.
Nice. And it pops out and it's just like, me.
Yes, you. I'm looking for a spare shell. Do you know where I can find one?
Spare shell?
Yes.
What about my shell?
What about your shell? Don't you want your shell?
I want my shell. Yeah, I want your shell.
I don't have a shell. Look, I'm looking for a
Talk
spare
about me.
Oh, I see.
Wow.
You're very selfish,
What
aren't
do you
you?
think of me?
Well, I stand back and I assess him. Let me give him an honest appraisal of what I see.
Very good.
We'll do it. Should I make a roll for something? Insight.
Yeah, roll some insight.
Okay, that's an 18. I've got a good insight into you.
Why don't you tell me what you think of me?
Your selfishness is brought on by a very narcissistic mother.
Yes.
And then
didn't
the
give
mother
you-
pops out. It's like,
Somebody say my name.
Oh, yes. Yes, you're responsible for this, so you get involved.
Yes, me. Talk about me.
Yes, well, you didn't pay enough attention to him when he was growing up.
No, it's all about me.
Is everyone here just obsessed with themselves?
and all of the shellfish pop up. They're like,
Somebody say me.
Hmm.
They're awful.
and they start clamoring, and then you can just hear dozens of voices just be like, talk about me.
Wow.
Great. It's very Alice in Wonderland. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, it really is.
I'm gonna get. Can I get one of them out onto the jetty with me?
Yeah, you could like scoop one out.
Great, I'm gonna scoop one out.
And he scoop one out, and he's like, looks to the others, and he's just like, he's chosen me.
Yes, I've chosen you above all others, and I've chosen you for something very special. And I take out my forget-me-not rope, and I slip it round the wrist. Of,
What does
the
that
rope
do
you
again?
got.
it
What does it
compels
do?
him to speak truth.
Yes.
Once time.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay, great. Yeah, so you just sort of tie a
Very
knot around
good.
him. Yeah, I'm going to say you can do that.
Well, this
he's
is just for
just
you. This is only for you.
Ooh.
Yes, don't tell any of the others.
And the others,
Or do tell the others if you wish.
the others are kind of like swimming around, and they're looking, and they're just like, rope.
I want a rope. Where's my rope?
What do you know about the devils? I say to him.
They gave us a piece of the shell.
Which piece? Where is it?
It's not my piece.
No, I understand that. Where is the piece of the shell?
It's down there.
And his little shell claw points down to the bottom of the lagoon.
Very well. Now, can you get that piece of shell for me?
What will you do for me? What will you give me?
I will give you approbation.
I don't know what that means.
I'll big you up a lot.
Ooh, I like that. What else have you got for me?
Well, what else is it that you want?
I want the respect of all the shellfish.
Very well. If you bring me that piece of shell, I shall endeavour to earn the respect of all the shellfish here on your behalf.
I accept. And you also have to read my play.
What?
I've written a play.
How long is it?
At the moment, it's 18 pages, front and back.
I think I could probably manage that. Yes.
All right, you better read it by the time I get back.
Oh, you're going to go and get the shell now whilst I sit here and read your play.
Yes, and I won't give it to you until you read the play. It's about me.
Oh my god.
Very well. Bring me your manuscript.
And he just like reaches into his shell and pulls out a manuscript. It's like a Mary Poppins shell. It's
This first start, this is not formatted correctly.
Oh,
But it's my
Yes, but you'll need to
format.
put this in final draft 13.
So expensive.
It is expensive, but if you want to keep up with the big boys, that's what you have to do.
Do you think I'm a big boy?
Look, we're wasting time. Give me the play and go and get the shell.
Okay, here's the play.
I look at the title page with a little contempt that I'm trying to conceal. What is it called?
Me.
Yes.
you, and then the U's crossed out, and it says me.
Very well. I sit down and I turn to the character description page.
It's a one-man show.
Oh, it's a one-man total show.
It says me.
Well, immediately I think of the Edinburgh Fringe.
Yeah, there you go.
It's probably quite suited. So
I've seen that
I'll sit
show.
down and read the play.
Okay, and he hops back into the water and swims down.
I take the rope off his foot before he goes.
Oh, nice. And he's swimming down together. So let's cut back to Henley Whispers in the woods.
hell, glad I didn't go that way. Can I see any other animals around, like woodland animals that?
Yeah. There's some animals around. Yeah.
Oh yeah, what can I see?
What's your favourite animal?
Badger.
There's a badger.
Okay. I cast speak with animals on myself,
Okay.
and I whisper to the badger. Oh, also, I'm hiding.
Yeah. You're stealthing.
I'm stealthing behind a tree.
Okay, great. And you've spotted the badger. You've gone over to the badger.
Badger! Mr. Badger, come over
Yeah, what do you want?
here. Just wondering, do you know what happened with that hare over there? Did you see him arrive?
Oh, yeah, I think that guy's been possessed or something.
Oh, it's a possessed hare.
Yeah, I mean, he's fucking crazy. It's like he's a meth head.
Oh, wow. Okay. So has he got a shell with him?
What, the hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a piece of that
He's got
shell.
a piece of shell, but it's a... I don't want to hurt a possessed hare.
Why?
Now he has morals, Henry.
That
Yeah,
guy's
I
a
was like-
bastard. That guy's a freaking bastard.
Well, I feel like the monster inside him is the problem, but I don't want to...
No, he's kind of always been like this.
Oh, the
You know?
hare's a
Yeah,
prick
he's
as well.
just a prick, man.
That's handy. Okay.
Yeah, he's just running around, you know.
Shoot that bow.
The thing is, I got bad eyesight, so I can't really see him so well.
No, to be honest, you shouldn't be out in the day, really. You're nocturnal, aren't you?
Nah, man, I'm on a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. You think us badgers don't know how to party?
No, I agree. Okay.
You ever been into a badger set?
Do you want to go and help fight that hare for me?
Well, fight the hare?
Yeah.
And
why
he
not?
shuffles off in the wrong direction. He's like,
Oh.
Yeah, come on, go fucking get you, hare.
All right. Well, see you later, mate.
At least
Here in the distance, I'm gonna fuck you up, man.
You're getting further and further away.
Okay, I think I'm just going to draw my arrow and
Yes.
and just take a shot at this hare.
Okay, great.
I mean, he's sleeping, right? You've got...
He's sleeping with his eyes open. I'm confused by this guy.
So you have an advantage because he's laying down.
He is, yeah.
So roll me an attack roll.
Okay, so I get 2 attacks. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark first on him. I get an extra 1d6 damage whenever I hit him, and I have my Dreadful Strikes, which gives me another 1d4. So,
And actually, sorry, before you do that, can you roll me a stealth check?
yes. 20, not natural.
Okay, I'm going to roll an opposing perception check for him. He gets a 19.
Oh,
So yeah, you're still hidden with your bow.
fantastic. I'm going
Okay.
to take 2 shots at him
Yeah,
in
great.
rapid succession. Come on, Aragorn. 14
14. Yeah, that hits.
and another 14.
Great, they both hit. Roll me for damage.
Great. So it's 1d8 plus 5 twice. 17 total.
Nice.
Total of 25 damage.
25.
Wow.
Oh, that is
That's
good.
so
That is
good.
A hefty amount of damage.
Yeah.
So 2 arrows thud into the hair and pin it into the tree, and it's like, and it wakes up and it's just like it like screeches this horrible, just like screech, and it looks at you and it just like rips its shoulders out of the arrows. It spots you with its like horrible eyes, and it just fucking legs it.
Okay. And are we in combat now?
No.
He's
He's
running
just
away.
Running. He's running.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
after
yeah.
it.
You sprint after it.
Okay, yeah, I'm running after the hare.
Nice. What is your speed?
30 feet.
30 feet. The hare's speed is 50 feet.
Okay, can I dash after
Gotta
it?
keep dashing, yeah.
He basically... Okay, so roll me an athletics check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20,
Yeah.
yeah. Do you know what? I'm going to say you managed to catch it.
Yes!
I grab it. I
You grab it.
jump at it and grapple.
Yeah, nice. Okay. Let's roll opposing strength checks. Okay, this is great.
Surely you're stronger than a hare.
Not very strong. 12.
He also got a 12.
Whoa!
I don't know what that means.
I think
Roll again.
meet it, beat it. I think I get it.
Meet it, beat it.
Love
the
that,
rule.
guys.
Okay, yeah, so you pin down this horrible hair and it's like snarling and trying to like bite at you.
I don't understand who you are. Talk to me, bear. Talk to me.
And it's just like, give it a shout, give it a shout.
The power of Christ compels you. Release this hair from its torment.
Yeah, and so it just kind of like keeps trying to bite you. And are you taking any other action?
I'm trying to exorcise the demon from the hair, the devil from the hair.
Okay. So roll me. What would that be? Like a
Religion
wisdom
check?
Yeah, religion check. Yeah, great. Roll me a religion check.
Not good at that. 8.
8. Yeah, the hair bites you.
Ow!
So 2 things happen. 1, it bites you for 7 damage.
Ooh!
So luckily you healed. Otherwise you would have been knocked unconscious.
That would have been exactly, I just dead in the woods on my own with
And
a
the
rabbit.
second thing it has is a thing called nimble escape, which means it can disengage and get out of grapples on as a bonus action.
Okay.
And so it escapes and it fucking tears off again.
I'm going to take a shot at it again then.
Yeah, nice. Okay, roll me an attack roll.
That's 21.
21, that hits.
And I get another.
Yeah.
25.
25, both of those hit.
Those 2 hits altogether is 32 damage.
Yeah, your arrow flies through the back of its head and straight out the front, and the hair just skids to a hole, limp and
Through its
dead.
head.
Okay.
That hair is down. It's gone. You've annihilated it.
I don't feel great about it. Okay, I walk over to it, and is the devil inside it gone? Is it dead? What's happening with that?
Does the spirit come out of its dead body?
Is there a devil coming at me now? Or
okay, so you see like a little, from the wound in the back of its head, you just see this like dark shadow just be like, just kind of like lifts out and just like,
it's Voldemort.
Voldemort comes out and says, Henley Whispers.
And
then just whips off into the woods. It's just like, gone.
I pick up the piece of shell.
Yeah, you got it.
Philosopher's Stone.
I got
this is good
Oh my
stuff.
God.
I
I
love
got the piece of shell, and I go, Dumbledore's going to be so proud.
All the references.
Yeah, and I head back towards the village.
You walk back to the village. Great. So you're making your way back to the village. Meanwhile, we cut back to health inspectors.
Yeah.
As
Ghoul
we're
and
walking through into the kitchen.
Yeah,
right?
we're following Hansy
Gordon Hansy.
Hansy McGordon. It's great.
So as you approach the centre of the kitchen, you see all of the goblins and the imps kind of looking at you, and Gordon Hansy turns to them. Okay, everyone, back to work, please. Just do your inspection. Get out of my kitchen.
Now,
I've got a really important meal to make. Okay,
What's the meal?
The meal is for the Archdevil's bi-millennial super scary conference of evil.
yes,
Oh.
and we have been hired by them to inspect a certain shell that you will be using.
Okay, there's a lot of shells in the kitchen. What, big boy, big boy, what do you need?
The oldest one, please.
The oldest shell.
Yes, the oldest and wisest shell. We've had a tip-off that it might be poisonous and therefore should not be used in any broths.
How did that get into my fucking kitchen?
Well, that's why we're here, sir. Do you want to be shut down by sunset?
Oh, fucking hell. Absolutely not. All right, everyone, knives down. Knives down. And, like, very well practiced, all the goblins just stop. And they
Nice.
all turn to you, knives down.
Okay.
And the whole kitchen has stopped. What do you want to do? You've got the attention of the pit fiend.
So,
With your this natural 20 taking you
it's
quite far.
riding me
Yeah.
a long way. Okay.
I would like to see the oldest piece of shell you have.
Okay, so roll me an insight check.
Okay, that's a 12.
Yeah, so you can't tell which is the oldest. And all of the like goblins are like looking at each other. And the pit fiend kind of like looks at them and he's just like, come on, people! Where's the oldest fucking shell? Come on! And they're all just like shrugging. They don't know.
I start just subtly whispering into my pocket, and I'm like, Kelvis, can you just look over the edge and see if you can see
maybe
where
he
your
can
shell
point it
is?
out,
And I'm
yeah.
just kind of like turning my chest around so he can see out of his pocket.
Yeah.
Oh, so you got him in like a
He's in
Like my top pocket. Yeah,
like a
yeah.
shirt pocket.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
a little turtle's peeking his head out.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, great. So I'm going to roll a perception check for Kelvis. He'll definitely get that with advantage because he is so wise. And he actually got a 26.
Oh, great.
So yeah, he's definitely going to know where the shell is.
great.
And can you roll me a performance check, GlueBrick?
Mm-hmm. Oh, floop. Floop. Didn't want to say the word fuck. Oh, my God.
Flooper.
Floop. That is a 3.
A 3.
Yes.
So as you're looking around, Kelvis kind of like nods his head towards the shell, sort of near the entrance, near where you came in. So you
Okay.
know it's over there. But
Okay.
as he does that, the
My
pit fiend
performance. I'm just shouting, nothing to see here, just turning around, pushing out my chest. There's no turtle in this pocket, I'll tell you that for free.
and you feel Gordon Hansy, you feel his pat on your ass turn into a grip, and he grabs you by the arse.
What, so he's been patting me the whole time
Yeah,
in
he's
this
been just
conversation?
patting- He's
What?
Gordon
Just
Hansy,
slowly
man. He's
tapping me.
Hansy.
He's so
He's Gordon Hansy. Wait a minute. What is this? What's that?
No, nothing.
What's that?
That's a ingredient for something I'm making myself. I too am a chef.
Roll me a deception check.
Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, it's a natural one.
Oh, my
It's a
days.
natural one. Okay, so
Oh,
he grabs
shit.
Kelvis from your pocket,
No.
GlueBrick.
Don't
And
do
he
that,
just
please.
says, all right, chef, show me what you're made of. And then he gets a pot of boiling water and he throws Kelvis in it. And he's like, cook this turtle.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And
Wait.
he's forcing Ghoul to cook the
Wait.
turtle.
Kelvis has just been thrown in a box.
Yeah, he's
okay.
in boiling
Can
water.
Kelvis die in his own
my God.
brain? Yes, of
Hey,
course he can.
it's like
Just like
Inception
the Matrix.
rules.
die.
Yeah.
Okay,
your
wait.
brain
Oh.
makes it real. And while you're panicking, we're going to cut over to Eric Sanguinious.
God!
How far? He's through the play. How far
Well,
is it in the play?
I think I make it after about a sentence. I immediately lose my patience. I'm not reading any more of this flooping shit. I
Very
put the
good.
script down. I cast Alter Self on
Okay.
myself, and I turn myself into a troglodyte. And I go straight down in the water after
yeah.
the
follow that particular turtle.
Excellent.
I'm going to do this myself.
Nice. What is a troglodyte?
Troglodyte's like a kind of watery lizard thing that can breathe underwater.
Okay,
So
great.
basically, I would turn myself into a turtle, but I have to remain in a bipedal form.
I did not know you could do this.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
That's
Wow.
so cool.
Alter Self is a second level spell, I think.
My God.
And does it mean you can breathe underwater?
Yeah, I've got gills and I can breathe underwater.
For how
Holy
long?
shit, what a useful spell.
For 1 hour. Yeah, I should have
Wow.
used it way more.
I mean, yeah.
I know.
Jeez.
What a great reveal.
So you jump down,
Frog.
and what's your swim speed?
I can breathe underwater and I have a swimming speed equal to my walking speed.
So you jump down with your new lizardy form.
Yeah.
And you swim, and the selfish shellfish are very slow swimmers.
I just catch up with him quickly.
You catch up with him, and he's like, "Oh, have you come to join me? Have you?"
Yes, I have.
Yes. Did you read my play?
I'm halfway through it.
Oh, what have you got any feedback?
Yes, but I'll save the feedback until I've actually got the shell.
Okay, let's go together. And he puts out a little claw.
There's so many things, though, I could say about you.
Oh, I can't wait to hear them.
Yes, when we get back to the surface with the shell, I'll tell you everything.
You swim down, and you can. I'd say it's unobstructed. You can grab the shell from the bottom.
This is it. Yes, I did it. I did my third. It'll show the rest of the happy boys. They won't take me for granted anymore.
What are you talking to yourself?
What? Yes.
I talk to myself all the time.
Well, sometimes it's the only intelligent conversation one can get.
Am I right?
Yes. I take the shell and I go back up to the surface.
Yeah, and he follows you, and he hops out the water, and you've got the piece of shell. You've got the shell now.
Excellent. Oh, I put it in my tote bag.
Nice.
My
Yes.
toad bag.
Nice.
Toad bag. He's just there, like, clapping his little claw fingers together, and he's like, "So, time for my feedback."
Let me just quickly skim through the rest of it. And I just quickly skim through the rest of the play. What's it like?
I'm going to give him an intelligence check, just straight intelligence
Please
check.
let it be 20.
to see how good it is. And he has rolled a 21.
Nice.
So
Is it really
this
good?
18-page one shell show
The fucking Beckett play.
is really good. Yeah, it's really good. It's witty. It's like, and you're the only thing. You're just like, oh my god, it's only 18 pages. So,
Okay.
what do you think about my play? Me, you? No, wait, me.
I think it shows exceptional promise.
Oh,
And now, have you shown this manuscript to anyone else?
no,
God.
I've only kept it for me.
How may I get in touch with you again should I wish to stage this remarkable piece of work?
You wish to stage my play?
Well, I have some conversations, obviously, to have with some people.
With whom?
Producers.
You know producers?
Yes, of course. Of course I know producers. I've been in the writing business myself for many years until my recent retirement.
Oh, why did you retire?
Did you just ask me a question about myself?
You know I did.
You see already the power of art to change the individual. Utterly remarkable.
Well, why don't you tell me about why don't you tell me about your play? Oh, sorry, that was very hard to say.
Well, I do not talk of my plays anymore. It has been recently pointed out to me that I am nothing but a cheap plagiarist.
Oh, gosh.
Yes, it is sad indeed when your closest friends are your harshest critics. But there is some truth in what they said. And I shall never... I can hear them mocking me now. But I shall never write again.
And you look to the selfish shellfish, and he's got a little tear in his shell eye, and he just says, "That's okay, because now you've got me and my play."
Very well. Come with me and join me in my quest to escape hell. And when we leave hell, I shall produce your play.
You're going to escape? All right.
We just gained another person.
I mean, we're in the mind of a turtle, though. So whatever this thing is a part of Kelvis's mind. So he owns the intellectual property.
I think
That's
it's fair to
true.
say that Eric hasn't thought this through.
No.
I think he's very much in the moment. He's seduced by the words on the page. I
there
would
was a
say
lot of
this is
negativity
more a
coming from
reflection
him.
of how Eric feels about himself and his paranoia.
Oh, Eric.
So you're asking the selfish shellfish, to come with you.
Yes.
He acquiesces, yeah, and he just opens his arms out and like closes his eyes and is just like, "Lift me,
What, I have to carry you?
carry me."
So I put him in the toad bag.
Yeah, and you just hear him like going into the turbo, being like, me, gonna read my play.
I do not know your name.
Tis.
Yes.
Tis.
Yes, it is. Very well, Tis. Come with me. We have a long journey ahead of us.
And you walk back to the village?
Yeah, that didn't go as planned.
No,
But you got the shell.
You got the shell.
You got the
I
shell.
got the shell. That's the main thing. But I
Got
think
on your
I've certainly collected more baggage along the way.
And you look down at your watch and you're approaching a 3-hour mark. It's taken a long time, long conversation.
We'd best get a wriggle on.
So you walk back to the village with the selfish shellfish.
Yes.
And meanwhile, we cut back to
okay.
Ghoul, and Kelvis is being put into a vat of boiling water. The kitchen is watching you. The pit fiend did not fall for GlueBrick's ruse. GlueBrick, you know where the shell is. And Ghoul, you are being asked to cook Kelvis to prove that you are a cook.
Okay, so is Kelvis in the water?
He's in the water.
Okay, Ghoul dives into the water and touches Kelvis and casts gaseous form to turn him into
You're turning him into some
a
gas.
misty cloud.
A cloud underneath the boiling
No,
water.
so he rises up and
like a bubble.
and release.
He'll just look like steam.
Yeah.
Your biggest fear about being in a kitchen and you just overcome it.
Every fear hides a wish.
Oh.
Oh my
Did
god.
we just hear that in our heads?
Yeah.
Whoa, did you just hear that in your head?
I did.
Oh.
Okay,
I wonder
so
what Henley is saying in my head.
Crackers.
Cheese and crackers.
So yeah, I like this. So Ghoul is going to jump into the... So you describe to me what happens. I'm not going to make you do a check for it because you're by the pot. You can climb in.
Okay, so yeah, so Kelvis has been thrown into the pot by Gordon, Hansy, and Ghoul just immediately leaps from GlueBrick's shoulder into the water and casts gaseous form while he touches Kelvis.
Okay, great. So 2 things happen. The first one, you go into the water.
Oh,
I'm going to
God.
say you find Kelvis and he's like boiling and he's like, eh. I just decided that the boiling damage for you is going to be 3d8.
Okay.
I shit you not, I just rolled 3 8s.
Oh.
So that's 24 damage
Oh
immediately
my
upon
God,
entering
okay.
the water for
Oh,
Ghoul.
okay.
Okay.
All right.
Now, Kelvis has taken
Wow.
some damage, but he's dying anyway. He's okay. I'm going to say you can touch him.
Yeah.
And you can turn him into gas.
Yeah, nice.
The gas is starting to rise out of the water. Meanwhile, what is GlueBrick doing?
So GlueBrick, I think, is going to do 2 things if he can. I want to run over, grab the shell, and then, as I've grabbed the shell, join the group of chefs who have watched this thing happening, and then basically try and support Ghoul by being like, "Oh, isn't that an amazing chef? How different that they actually get in the food with them to cook it. What an amazing chef! Oh yeah, he's a really good chef. Yeah,
Okay, so
I
you're
like
trying to
that
like
chef."
ignite public support.
Support, yeah,
Such
yeah.
a bold choice to not help
Yeah,
him
while
out of
Ghoul
the
is
water.
being cooked alive.
To be like, well, I'll enact this uprising.
Well, I assume it's happening at the same time, right?
Yeah, so you're running over and you're searching through pieces of shell.
Yeah,
I'm going
yeah,
to say, should roll me an investigation check. Roll me with advantage. An investigation check.
Yep.
Advantage.
It's the same number the second time.
Oh.
Can I use my inspiration now?
Yeah, go on.
Fuck. 10.
Yeah, so you are frantically searching for the shell. You haven't found it yet. Ghoul is still in the water. But you're also, whilst you're doing that, you're like, what an amazing cook. Roll me a performance
Oh my
check.
god.
Natural 1. Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Oh my god. I go into a rage. Don't I?
Oh, no!
I go into a rage. Oh, shit.
And you roll me just a straight unarmed strike on the
Oh god. Ghoul's gonna die.
18.
18. Yeah, you just absolutely
shit.
floor a goblin next to you. There is a massive
Oh,
rock
God.
in the kitchen.
We have to work out what is going on with GlueBrick.
is absolutely going to town on like 20 imps.
Oh,
Okay.
he's relapsing again.
This guy is just not a good company member.
Rage lapse.
Meanwhile, the pit fiend, Gordon Hansy, is standing there with his arms folded, looking at GlueBrick. He's kind of into that. Like, he's just kind of like, yeah, fair enough, man. You can't stand the heat. Get out of the kitchen. He's looking at Ghoul, and are you trying to get? What are you doing now?
Okay, so I'm trying to get out of the water. I think Ghoul is just like trying to swim up and get
Get out of the water.
Get out.
So
Yeah.
there's a lot going on for Ghoul, right? 'Cause, presumably you're being triggered from your time in the sticks.
He is so triggered. I mean, he's twice he's jumped into basically a boiling hot water, and the first time it killed him. So
You done it for a friend.
But this time I did it for a friend.
But you've got no idea what's going on outside the water. So Kelvis has gone out in gas. You're currently concentrating on that spell. Kelvis is floating around the kitchen.
He is a serene mist at this point.
And so what do you want to do? You're going to take some more damage. I mean, you can try and just climb out straight athletics
I think
check.
that's what I think that really is the only thing I can do.
Great. Okay, so just roll me a straight athletics check and see if you can climb out.
Okay.
I'm going to say you need to be at 15.
Okay. Oh, it's on the floor again. What is it?
Mate, that
No. What?
was a natural 20. It genuinely was. It was a natural 20.
Nice.
So I'm going to let you tell me how you get out of the pot.
Okay, so Ghoul, he is in the water and he looks up as he sees this kind of beautiful green vapor rising up from the water and dispersing. And like a calm washes over him. And he looks down, he swims down to the bottom with a dainty little stroke and then bounces off the bottom and kind of dives up, like kicks off the bottom with his little stump and gracefully kind of dives up
Just
and out of the water.
Himself out like a rocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. So Ghoul fires through the surface of this boiling water and lands gracefully onto the side. Now, several things are happening.
Yeah.
There is a lot of commotion behind you as GlueBrick is just laying into like 3 or 4 other chefs. Gordon Hamsey is laughing because he thinks GlueBrick going into a rage is hilarious. You also notice that the gas that is Kelvis has an extractor fan on.
No!
It's okay, he's gonna go outside, he'll be fine.
Oh my gosh, okay.
But meanwhile, we cut back to the village where Eric and Henley have met up with 2 pieces of shell.
Henley, this is Tiz. He's a playwright. There's no time to explain. We will find the others.
Yeah, very good. I've got a hare. I killed a hare.
Have you brought it with you?
Yeah, I brought the hare with me.
You brought the body.
You dragged it with you.
He's carrying the hare.
We shall eat well tonight. But did you get a shell?
Yes, I got the shell and I got the hare. And look, I'm a brilliant hunter. I nailed it. And he looks away so you don't see his tears.
Very, very well done. Now, let us find the others because they should be here now.
Which way did they go?
I believe they went that way.
Onwards.
And you guys are heading towards the...
We're going to head that way because they haven't turned up.
Have we had the allocated 3 hours?
Yeah.
The allocated 3 hours has passed.
Yes, they should have returned by now.
Something could have gone wrong. Let's get after them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And meanwhile, we just cut briefly into the woods to see the badger just being like, gonna kill that fucking hare. Gonna get this. And he bumps into a tree and he's like, I gotcha.
Just beating up a tree.
And then we cut back.
Gotcha.
I gotcha. And then we cut back to you guys. GlueBrick
punching goblins. He's put 2 imps like a sandwich with and he's like trying to eat it. He's grating one of the other imps and he's like cheese. And like he's buttering another one and he's just going apeshit. So I assume we're going back to the old mechanics where I've got to roll to see if I can try and fight and control it.
Yeah. Roll me a straight luck roll. D20.
That's a 5.
Yeah, you're still in it, man. You take out another, you grate another imp.
Yeah.
So meanwhile, what's Ghoul up to?
In the room right now, Ellie is looking at me so disappointed.
Yeah. Honestly, Ellie has done so well in this. Like so many such highs and lows.
Fine until
No,
that
you were doing
bloody
really
roll.
well. You were great. I just feel bad for GlueBrick.
GlueBrick, what are you doing? Come on.
I've just got like an imp in my tooth.
Yeah. GlueBrick, come on. We've got to go. Look, grab the shell.
Is Ghoul trying to calm down GlueBrick?
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go up, jump, and slap GlueBrick, like bounce off a spoon,
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah.
and try and get up to your face and just start slapping you in the face with my little hands.
Great. Can that give me an advantage to try and get out of it?
Roll me an acrobatics check to see
okay.
if you can ping on there.
15.
15. Yeah, I'm going to say you make it. You're on his face and you're just slapping in the face.
GlueBrick, come on. Snap out of it, man.
Oh, mushroom.
No. Oh my god. Okay, so Ghoul sees this intent in his eyes. He just holds his nose. He like reaches out and holds the end of his nose. And he just goes,
GlueBrick, listen. Ghoul, 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 ghoul.
And you hear Henley joining in.
Ghoul, ghoul, ghoul. Come on, come back to us, buddy.
It's amazing we've made it this far.
Can I roll with advantage?
Yeah, you can roll with advantage.
15.
15. Yeah. I'm going to say that is successful. You start to come round, and at the same time, Eric and Henley arrive outside the Shell's kitchen, and you can just hear the humming of Lord of the Rings. You can hear goblins being grated and smashed. You can hear the roaring of a pit fiend trying to get his kitchen back under control.
Do we see Kelvis coming through the vents?
Oh yeah, you just see some steam coming out of the vents.
Green steam.
Hard to tell if it's going well or bad.
It is. I think we could take a guess.
Can we see? We haven't gone in.
Up to you. You're outside at the
I
moment.
think we just have to open the door and just look at this chaos.
Yeah, you burst in and survey the scene, and the pit fiend locks eyes on you guys, locks eyes on GlueBrick, sees Ghoul there,
holding my
Ghoul
nose.
holding his nose, and you just see around GlueBrick just like an absolute bloodbath as these cowering chefs are all at the corners of the room.
Yeah, I stare at the pit fiend and I say, "We'll have the scallops followed by the lamb."
And he just looks at you and is just like, "Get out my fucking kitchen!"
Yes, good idea. Let's round up these people and get out of the kitchen.
Have you found the shell?
Guys, GlueBrick.
Calm down now.
I think so.
Yeah, he's coming
I
down,
can be out of it now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think the shell's over there, but he's knackered. He's
Oh, no.
exhausted. He's got blood on his fists, and he's just like, I think the shell's over there somewhere.
Just take all of them.
So, there's a bunch of shells down by you, and I'm going to say the pit fiend is starting to move towards you. I'm going to give you all one thing to do before the pit fiend gets there.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
I cast Unseen Servant and tell it to go and get the shells.
Just gather up as many shells as it can.
Gather up those shells.
Okay,
And I'll
great.
meet you outside.
Okay, Eric casts Unseen Servant.
Love
Gather
that.
the shells, meet you
I
outside.
cast Charm Person on Gordon Hansey.
Just checking to see if he is immune to being charmed, and he is not.
Oh, DC 13 Wisdom save.
Here we go. Oh, he's got a +10.
+10.
Yeah, that's a 26.
Oh no, I know.
So
Can't do it
he looks at you, and he's still moving towards the group, but he's now targeting Henley.
all.
I'm going to turn, and I'm just going to start picking up as many shells as I can.
Right, you're gathering shells.
The servant isn't picking up, and then I also shout to Henley. I'm just like, just let him touch you, and he'll probably be distracted.
I don't know if we should encourage that kind of behaviour, GlueBrick. It's not consensual. It's in the workplace.
But he's really tough.
Oh God. Terrible.
I'm just gonna dart around and try and keep his attention while the other guys get out.
Okay, great. So you guys fleeing.
Yeah, grabbing the stuff and then fleeing. Yeah.
Yeah, if they've got all the shells, I mean, Ghoul can't really carry any shells because he's tiny. But yeah, he is going to just run and try and catch Kelvis and turn him back to
Okay,
Kelvis.
great. So you guys are just legging it out of Shell's kitchen.
And I'm darting around going,
You're
can't touch
darting
me, can't touch me, can't touch me.
Roll me a acrobatics check.
It's a 9.
It's a 9. He manages to catch you.
Oh, you got me. And then
Oh,
cast
no.
Misty Step.
Nice.
I teleport the fuck out of there, 30 feet that way, just
Yes.
out of the
Back
building.
towards
That's
the entrance.
incredible.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, he claps his hands on either side of your ears and just says, "Idiot sandwich!"
But his hands just go together as
yeah,
I
and then
turn
he
into
just
mist.
claps, and then you just disappear back to the entrance. And are you scarpering?
I'm standing in the entrance because I need to keep within 60 feet of the unseen servant, and I want to make sure they're getting the shells. So I'm just in this entrance, just trying to back out as soon as I can.
Unseen servants grabbed as many shells as they can. They're coming towards you.
Okay, yeah, Ghoul is speeding past Eric and looking up to see where the
You can
smoke is.
see like a bunch of steam
Okay, great.
rising,
All right, GlueBrick, get ready to catch him.
Okie dokie. And I'm run outside.
and you'll break your
I'm going
concentration.
to break the concentration.
Great, so you break the concentration. Kelvis appears about 20 feet in the air.
Is this outside, like
Yeah, this
coming
is-
out of the?
This is outside.
Okay,
and
okay.
roll me an athletics check.
God,
Come on,
okay,
don't
come
let
on.
yourself down.
Let's
Come
catch
on,
that
let's
turtle.
not just make him.
Okay, 22.
Yes.
Yeah, breadbasket. You catch him. As you catch him, Henley just appears next to you.
Let's get back to the village and get the hell out of here.
Yep, we start running.
Yes.
As we're carrying them, can I shout, Kelvis, any of these shells yours?
And he's just like, "Mom."
Right, bring them all.
And so you guys leg it back
Yeah,
to the
we're running.
village. And yeah, you could just hear Gordon Hansey just absolutely going ballistic in the kitchen. And you have managed to escape Shell's kitchen.
Hey, oh my
my
days.
gosh.
That could have been really bad because he's a tough cookie.
Yeah, I didn't love splitting up. That was tricky.
No, I've never had a good experience in a kitchen.
Oh,
I felt it felt quite quick for me.
Yeah, GlueBrick, we gotta talk.
Did I go into another age?
Yeah.
Whoopsie.
when we were separated earlier,
Mm-hmm.
were you thinking about cheese?
Were you thinking about crackers?
I knew it.
Our tails just curl around each other. Yeah, but be careful. I might go into a rage.
Yes, we do need to address that at some point.
Try to make it cute.
A rage.
It was cute.
How did you get on, Eric?
I have the shell and a playwright.
What?
Yes, this is Tiz. He will be travelling with us for the rest of time.
Tiz?
Everybody needs me.
His play is brilliant, and a pact is a pact.
Is he like a prawn? I can't remember what he looks like.
He's so he's
another
kind of like a
turtle,
hermit
isn't he?
crab in my
Oh,
head.
hermit crab. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
cute. Okay, nice. Okay, so we put, let's spread out all the shells. And
Yeah, so let's sift through the multiple shells, find the correct one, and then we've got the 3 pieces of shell, right?
Yeah.
Can we just do that?
Put it
Kelvis
together
helps you
around
find a
Kelvis.
piece of shell.
Yeah, great.
Yeah. And also, I've got to mention at this point, Kelvis has been wearing little blue suede shoes.
Oh.
Of course.
Little blue suede boots. And as you grab these pieces, the correct pieces of shell, they all kind of fuse and sort of lock together and form a full shell. And you notice, Eric, that the piece of shell that you have, branded into it, some letters appear. And the letters are D, O, E, and S. And on you guys, GlueBrick and Ghoul, your shell, piece of shell, 2 letters are branded into that, which is U and S. And Henley, your hair shell, the letters A and M are branded into it.
Dosasam.
Dosasam.
Oh,
And are you
it's
guys
an
putting the
anagram.
shell back on Kelvis?
Is it the name of the great devil itself?
Asmodeus.
Asmodeus.
And as you say, Asmodeus, the shell, light zips along all of the joints of the shell and they all slam and smash together. And you turn to Kelvis and you watch his eyes burn a bright, fiery red.
No.
His
What?
shell buckles
Wait,
and shatters. Lots of turtles come out of the woods and they begin to morph and their bones crack and
Oh my God.
break. And they slowly transfigure into imps and thieves and devils. And you hear a distant laugh as the skies are scorched red. And you watch as Kelvis's flesh rends and tears. And in this pile of little turtle flesh and bones rises up this tall, slender devil, towering at 13 feet and with deep crimson skin and robes studded with exquisite diamonds. He turns his handsome face towards you. And he is smiling, and he is very charming, elegant grin. And before you stands the almighty god of the 9 hells.
Oh my god.
He goes by many names, but you know him as Asmodeus. And he says,
Well. Pleasure to finally meet you, happy boys.
Thank you for listening to Hell or High Rollers. That was a little snapshot into the mind of Kelvis Mesley, who in fact was our Dark Lord Asmodeus. My name is Dave Hearn. I have been your GM. Eric Sanguinious was played by Adam Megiddo, Ellie Morris as Ghoul, Henry Shields as Henley Whispers, and the wonderful Chris Leask as GlueBrick Bumbledung. If you are enjoying this podcast, which I know you are, head on over to our Patreon page where you can find a whole host of extra goodies, including a side campaign run by our wonderful Henry Shields, DM notes on each episode, and you can also join our Discord. It's only recently I've learned what a Discord is, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and I look forward to seeing you there. And while you're chilling out on the Discord, you can meet legends like Charles Jones, Sarah Hawkes, Phil Dawes, Becky Watson, Connor F., Aaron Tabano, Jazz Baz, Good News Geek, Good Monson, Samantha, Malcolm, and Sean Doherty. The show is produced by the amazing Gareth Tempest, and the theme song and Asmodeus's theme was written by the wonderful Max Runham. Thank you for listening, and good night.
When you get through 9 layers of hell, you'll have a hell of a story to tell. You're heading back to life, back to the grind, but it ain't that like you knew so well. Keep telling myself to stay strong. You know I ain't done nothing wrong. I can feel it in my soul that this ain't where I belong.